Hey, they touched it last, but nonetheless, they get it back. And so obviously we had no idea, Jack. We were totally at the other end of the court. No good look at that one. Tennessee gets ball possession. Tennessee down by a point. Bulldogs will have to defend. And it's going to be obviously a tough. The thing that Tennessee has, they have guys who can really take it to the rim, and it's very difficult not to foul somebody like a Hobson when he takes it in there, and they love to get him in one-on-one situations.
Oh, no question about it. And Tennessee down only by 1 point, trailing 68-67. Would love to put that ball in the hands of a Melvin Goins who can drive, or a Scotty Hobson who obviously has great talent. Tobias Harris is available to them, so they've got so many weapons, you really don't know what they're going to come with. And how do you prepare for it defensively?
Well, Scotty Hobson, 22 points in this ball game. He's hit 8 on 16 shots from the field, 22 points and 6 rebounds for the Bulldogs. They have Rayburn Johnson with 20 points and 5 rebounds, and a double-double for Cody Augustus. He has 15 points and 10 rebounds, while for Tennessee, Tobias Harris has 14 points and 8 rebounds. Both ball clubs have gotten a lot of guys who have given them quality minutes, and you've got to like, with a very thin ball club and with Sidney on the bench almost the entire ball game, the way this Mississippi State team has fought and fought and fought tonight, trying to win on the road in a very tough place to win a basketball game.
Bulldogs have basically used 7 people today. Tennessee will inbound the ball over the end line from the left of the basket. Mississippi State will man the inbounds play. And Tennessee gets it down low, and they slam it in the goal as they get it to Harris. He was the big run. So the Bulldogs come back down the floor, and D-Bosch spins in the lane. The ball slammed in the goal by Wendell Lewis. And Mississippi State should be up by a point.
They are up by a point at 70-69. And I think a foul was called on the play, which means that Wendell Lewis will be shooting a free throw. Bulldogs got it to Wendell. You talk about aggressive. He almost tore the rim off.
He hit that rim with both hands, slammed it in the goal. Tennessee leading 70-69 on a give to Wendell Lewis. He'll be on the free throw line.
Boy, you'd love to see him make this because then it's a 1-point ball game if he doesn't. And Tennessee, 3.4 seconds can be an eternity if you're trying to protect a lead of 1 or 2 points late in a basketball game.
And I don't mean this demeaningly at all, as poorly as Wendell Lewis sometimes has shot the basketball off the free throw line, it might be the Mississippi State's advantage he does that, and by the time they bounce it around on the rebound, the clock would run out.
Well, that could be true, too. It's hard to know what to wish for right now. What you wish for is to leave the Thompson-Boling Arena with a victory. And, boy, what a wait, Jack. You've had about as good a ball game to call here today as you could possibly have asked for.
No question about it. You have to take your hat off to both these basketball teams. Playing very highly intensely. They played with great energy and great effort, and it's been every possession. It hasn't been in spurts or in runs. It's been an every possession ball game.
Well, Tennessee's longest lead was 21-13, 8-point lead in the first half. Bulldogs' biggest lead was a 7-point lead, 56-49 in the second half, with about 7.5 to go.
So we'll see how Tennessee will play it. They got the opportunity to run an inbounds play and made the basket with Harris, and it looked as if Tennessee had done the job with about 8 seconds to go. But the Bulldogs got back down the floor, and after a scramble, got the ball into the hands of Wendell Lewis, and he rammed it in the basket. And now he's got a free throw coming. We have 3.4 seconds left in the game. Lewis thus far today, by the way, has hit 3 out of 4. And his free throw is long. It's not good. Tennessee rebounds it. Hobson grabs it. He's going to fire from midcourt. Missed it. Wrapped this one in maroon and white.
Boy, that was good to hear. That was music to the ears of Bulldog supporters. Hadn't won here since '99, Jack. Won here today with a scrapping, clawing ball club who, after a heartbreaking loss at home to LSU, beat one of the really good teams in this league on their home floor.
This has been as fine a victory for Mississippi State this season as you could ask for. This ball club has been decimated. It's been decimated by those that left the program, by those that were on suspension, by those that have been injured, and every inconceivable misfortune has hit this basketball team, and yet this coaching staff has held them together. These kids have enough character to battle for one another, to fight for one another, and to come into the Thompson Bowling Arena against what many feel is the best talent in this league, and to pull off this victory today, 70-69, just speaks volumes for this team.
Yeah, it really does. It absolutely speaks volumes for the team, and